We're at PACKERY Channel and there's like no one here. We got the whole south side just to ourselves just about. Get us a live shrimp. A little rough on the free lining game here. Alright, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another episode. We're on our way. We're gonna get some live shrimp. Have not been to PACKERY kind of at all in the past year. We're gonna get some live shrimp, soak some live shrimp, doing our little split shot method and see what we catch. Hopefully we'll get some fish to do a catch and cook with this episode. So appreciate y'all watching. I'll catch y'all out there. Go right back out there, further out. All right, so I'm gonna do some voiceover here. We got some live shrimp. What we're doing is we're just using a 7/6 rod, 15-pound braid, 20 to 40-pound leader, depending on what spool I grab it on after I break off. But we're using those smaller hooks. We're just free lining these shrimp. A lot of things too, what I try and recommend people to do is, if you can, I like to let that shrimp drift and keep a little bit of tension in my line. I'm either waiting for that rod to get a slight bend from a fish swimming off with it, or I'm going to be watching my line. Sometimes I'll leave a little slack in my line and you can see those fish kind of mess with that slack and you can see that bite. So that's what we're doing here. We're just drifting these shrimp. We're going to poke around until we find some fish. We're on. Just sitting there, whatever it is. Look at it. Digging like a decent fish. Yep, little redfish. Oh. Yeah. This beautiful little mangrove right there. 12.5 inches. That's our dinner right there, catch and cook. Give a cast more off the front here, see what happens to it. Fast forward through some stuff here, but one of the main things is whenever these mangroves are at PACKERY Channel or just at the jetties in general, a lot of time they'll hang in the same spot. So it was actually a slow afternoon considering I was just trying to find the right way to get my bait back in the same spot every single time, to try and catch as many mangrove out of the school. If there is a school down there, I'm not sure at this point. We just have one nice size, but if there is a school, I want to try and get my bait in that exact same spot. So that's what we're doing here. I can definitely do it during the week. Okay, sounds good, I got it. Alright, bye. That fish is on a rock. I think it's a better fish. Come on. Yep, we're off. Down in the rocks. Hopefully it's another mangrove here. Oh yeah, another good one. Freaking really good sized mangrove. Oh yeah. cast out there. You can see too the tide's ripping out. Got this little bit of an eddy right here. Or it's not a little bit, it is. A lot of current right here. A lot of times these fish sit in this current. There's a, God damn it. I just got ate. Sometimes these fish will sit in these currents. I've been out here and you've seen speckled trout and snook blowing up out in the open, just in that current on the bait. Got threw a split with a 2-ounce pyramid, a little kill hook. We're just gonna throw it out there in the middle of that current. See if there are any redfish hanging out there. Yeah, there's a couple of them down there. I just switched to this heavier rig to like really sit in the rocks, and they hit it almost immediately. So I may try and pull a couple more out. Fish. It's a mangrove, but he's smaller. Alright, so check that out. We got 3 nice mangrove here, all in the 12 to 14 inch range. What we're going to do is I'm actually going to show you all my favorite way to cook them outside of frying them whole, which is just we're going to half shell them and then bake them. A lot like or a lot like redfish on the half shell. You can do the same thing with these things, and they're delicious. So I'll see y'all in the kitchen. All right, so if you hear me start breathing hard, this is why. I'm watching myself cook this fish right now as I'm doing this voiceover. Our breading, we're going to do pancake mix. It's going to be a little bit sweeter than flour, and it's like the same consistency of flour. Still get great coverage on the fish. We're going to do some breadcrumbs, some Tony's, and then some Parmesan. Like I said, this is just going to be our breading. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we get our fish nice and dry, and we're going to toss them in the bag. So once those fish are nice and tossed around for a bit, you're going to get a cast iron or just a big skillet like this. If I had my cast iron ready, I would have done it here. But I'm going to get some oil hot, and we're going to toss those fish fillets in that oil. Here we are. We're just going to check the color of these fillets here. And then what we're going to do is, you see that rack to my right. One of the most important things that I think whenever you're frying fish, you want to place your fish on a rack or somehow get air all the way around them to kind of cool them out evenly. This will prevent that breading from getting soggy, so you have a nice crisp fried fish. Last thing we're going to do is we're going to plate it. Got to have some greens according to my wife, so we're going to have some garlic rice or garlic parmesan rice and some broccoli here. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'll catch you on the next one.